Hi Stampers, and welcome to another 3D paper crafting video. This is Liz Holloway from Liz Holloway Design, and in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble this haunted house. But first of all, I want to show you how I finished this project. I used the designer paper called Happy Haunting, which is available in the 2015 Holiday Mini Catalog. I also used this beautiful laser cut spiderweb doilies, and on the back it fits cards inside, which as well as the treat holders. Here are the 3 cards that I will be presenting in a separate video, and the first card is the Trick or Treat card. It is a pop-up card inside when you open it up and the spider web pops up. The second card is the spooky card, and the spiders inside shakes. The third card is another shaker card, and I made it so that I maximize the laser cut spider web. This kit can be purchased, and I will link it to the bottom of my YouTube. So this tutorial is only for the haunted house, and let's get started. You'll need to download and cut all your patterns on the basic black cardstock. Now there are a lot of pieces for this haunted house, so I labeled them for you with numbers. The numbers from 1 to 5 have tabs on the left side, and you will see them at the bottom of the tabs. And the numbers from 7 to 11 have tabs on the right, and the numbers are labeled on the bottom right side of the tab. You can stop the video now so that you can catch up. Prior to filming this tape, I have pre-taped all my pieces so that you don't have to watch me add them. I'm using the double-sided tape, which is a double-sided adhesive called Tear Tape from Stampin'Up. And these are absolutely awesome for 3D buildings. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off with piece 2 and remove the adhesive and butt the piece 1 to piece 2, aligning them at the fold line. For the upper piece, tuck piece 2 under piece 1 and trim away the excess. Repeat for pieces 3 and 4. For piece 5, that funny looking angle, this is the left side, which is the recessed door, and you want to valley fold all the tabs. If you are unsure on how the pieces fit, just align the piece 4 and piece 5 together before removing the tape. Once you have confirmed the angle, go ahead and piece 4 and 5 together. The next step is to bring in pieces 7 to 11 and then fold piece 7 like you have done in piece 5, which is all the tabs are valley fold. Piece all your pieces together in the order given. With piece 6, which will have the number 6 on the top of the tab, mount and fold all the tabs and then add double-sided tape to the back and secure the left and right side of the building, and then secure the back piece on.
Look what ideas can become. The journey to our destination is what we remember today. Go celebrate the difference that we made. Thinking back at where we started, we can see just how far we have have come, with what each of us has created. We see there is power in one. The journey is not always easy, but with every step along the way, oh, celebrate the difference that...
Once you have the base of the haunted house completed, valley fold all the tab pieces for your bottom piece and then add double-sided tape to the tabs. Align the back to the bottom and then align the front recess piece before moving on around the whole frame. And then what you're going to do is carefully butting each of the sides to the bottom piece. For the recess top, secure the tabs on the inside of that recess. This will prevent any tabs sticking out, and this is the final piece of the 3D project. When the base project is completely assembled, double check all your sides and ensure that they are secured into place before moving on. When you have the frame completed, it's time to decorate, and this is however you want the haunted house to be. I won't show you everything in details, but before you add your designer paper, if you want to add iron rods, this is the time for you to add them now. I used the laser cut spiderweb doily and then cut the piece into quarters. With the right quarter, you're going to create a right angle on the left side so that it flushes to the recessed door. And then with the left quarter, create a right angle on the right. And then secure the pieces with the fine tip glue pen. And before adding it to the project, wait for a couple seconds for the glue to set. If you place this immediately, the glue would be too runny and your project will fall apart. I'm bringing in the project a little bit closer for you to see where the web is placed. I used 2 strings high from the center, but you can use whatever height you wish. For the iron rod at the top of the peak, I took the quarter web, made a slit down the middle. You don't want to cut it all the way through, and then what you're going to do is overlap the right piece to the left piece. And then a little tip for you, to recap the fine tip glue, place your index finger against the fine tip and then insert into the hole and then screw the lid back into place. Returning back to the project, I added double-sided tape to the top and secured the web into place. You can now add your designer paper to your project and decorate whatever you want. For my project, I removed the rooftop because the iron rods are in the way. And I secured the designer paper with double-sided tape. I am going to turn on some background music so that you can see the finishing touches of the designer papers. You want to make sure that your designer papers are snug against your project and before you move on to the next piece. Enjoy, and we'll be back.
Look at how far we've traveled. Look at how much we've done. Truth is, one person can matter. Just look what ideas can become. The journey to our destination is what we remember today. Oh, celebrate the difference that we back at where we started, we can see just how far we have come with what each of us has created. We see there is power in one. The journey is not always easy, but with every step along
I hope you had fun with that piece. For the bottom strip, I cut a 1 inch by 8 inches of designer paper and then wrapped it around the house. Remember, you can use whatever you want, but in this case, I just used the strip pieces of paper. I added a double-sided tape on the top and on the bottom of the 1 inch piece, and then starting at the recessed part, I'm going to carefully attach it to the project and then overlapping it right on the back. For the windows, I have prepared them ahead of time by laying vellum pieces on the window frames, and then I used a Sharpie marker to make the inner lines. I then laid another black piece behind the window as I didn't want the designer paper to show through. Now, in the earlier project, I added a silver web to the front, and to create the silver web, all you're going to do is use your Versamark ink and heat emboss with silver embossing powder. I'm also showing you that I also hang or dangle a spider from the top of the iron rod. If you want the full version of the haunted house and the cards, you can purchase this kit from me. Now the background music is turned on, and that means that my video is coming to an end. For products that I have talked about, you can find them below on my YouTube description, or you can go to my blog at lizhollowaydesign.blogspot.ca. I will add a link to the bottom of my YouTube where you can find the tab. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube, hit the subscribe button now. You can also follow me on Facebook pages at Canadian Paper Craft Cards and Scrapbook, or Liz Holloway Design. I am also on Instagram and Twitter, and I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you're having fun. Bye for now.